Today I'm gonna show you not a card but a box, a gift box that I made for my friend who is getting married. I'm gonna put a gift inside here and it looks like this. There's some stamps on the outside, on the lid, not outside the lid, and as you can see, that kind of stamp. That one became a little bit bad, and it's white and gray and black. On the front side there are two golden rings, one with a little swirl on, and this a little bit pop up, not really pop up, it's a little bit pop up. As you can see, it's not totally flat, it's a little bit pop up frame, also black and white, and you open it up like this, and the bottom looks like this. On the inside, as you can see, this is the way that I secured it, and also the back, not back side, what's it called? The bottom has these embellishments as well, and you're gonna put a gift inside there. And this one also has these lines, and this one is a little bit shorter, so it won't go all the way down. So this is the card, the box that I made, and it's really hard to give you measurements because I started out with a A4 card. Is that what it's called? Yes, an A4. Well, let me show you the thing that I used with it. It's one of these things. It's called Crafter's Companion. It's pretty big. How will I make this fit? I'm just going to show you. It's this really big... Okay, this is not going to work. Let me see if I can really try to show it all to you. Okay, now my camera is falling off. Well, okay, it's this really big thing, if you compare it to the thingy here. And the thing that I did, you open it up like this, so it has different kinds of compartment inside, as you can see, and you open it up the middle one, and here you have box base and box lid. So basically what you do is you take a paper and Crafter's Companion Ultimate Pro, I think this one is called, and you just basically slide this piece of paper here, and then you score. I scored the third last one. You just score, change. I did with my nail, score, but you do it with a real pen. Actually, it has a set of pens that comes with it. Let me see now which is the last one. Here we have all kinds. So you get one of these. You get actually two different kinds. So you score with them if you want to. It has also blades and everything else. And here's the name of it. Ultimate Pro Crafter's Companion. This gives you all kind of ideas what you can do. You can do ribbons, bows, you can cutting, trifold, concertina, simile cards, pop-up cards, jump-up cards, K cards, bow making, basic box technique. Here's how you do the box thingy, and different kinds of box, and the magic ruler technique. I don't know what that is. Aperture centers, wedge box envelope making, and here's just some rules so you know how to make different envelope boxes. And it's just really filled with a lot of great stuff, so I really recommend. And you got a DVD as well, so I really recommend the Ultimate Pro Crafter's Companion. I had it for ages and I use it for making bows because I suck at making bows, so I use it mostly for making bows. But here you just basically score all around using the same line, and I used the third last one. Actually, I didn't really have an A4. I think I started with A4, but then I made it into a square. So my box was like this, like a square. And then I would get the last thingy here. And then you just basically cut it here, Well, you get the idea. So you just basically do this and do this and this, and then you get this one, and then you just cut them out and make it into a really nice box. So I don't really have any measurements, I just use my Crafter's Companion. This is the box base, and here are the same for box lid. So if you use the third last from here, you're gonna use the third last from here, and then automatically it will make the lid a little bit bigger, so it will fit over the base. And then when you're done, if you leave it like that, the top will be as long as the base. So when I was finished, this one was down here. It was really, the lid was just as large as the bottom. So then before you ensemble it and glue it together, before you put it all together, you have to then remember to cut it shorter, because I wanted the gray to show. So remember to cut it shorter before you start gluing it together. And that goes with every box you make. And if you make it freehand without one of these, remember to just use this pattern and cut here, cut, how do we then go? If you cut there, then you should cut here, then you should cut here, and then you should cut here. And then you're just gonna, let me see if I have scissors here, so I can easily show you the basis of making a box. Of course, it would be a lot easier if I just made you one and took the measurements, but it's easy like this. Let's say you have made this. So you start out by cutting, for example, here, and here, and here, and here. And then you're just gonna put it together, this on the inside, that on the inside, and I always use this one. And remember to use paper glue. I have tried with double-sided tape, and I can tell you they will lose. They will like get flat and open up. So don't use double-sided tape, use paper glue, whatever paper glue you have. I use Scotch paper glue, you can have whatever you want. And actually I thought if you do it like this, it will be a big square on the inside. I wanted them to have like a line, can you see there, on the inside. So I just basically cut them. Let me see now, how did I cut them? Yeah, I cut it from this one here, from that side there, and from that side here, and from this side there. And then I just put glue on the inside here, and I put it like that. And I always use one of these to secure it. Same thing here, glue on this side, put it like that. Another one to secure it, just as long as it will dry. Glue here, make it like that. Of course you have to use a little bit more harder cardstock. This is really like printing paper, so this is too flappy. You need something really sturdy. And then I just let it dry. That's the basic on making a box. And the lid has to be a little bit bigger because the lid is coming on top. But that's how I made this, and I let them dry not so long. They will dry pretty fast with Scotch. And one thing, if you want to decorate them, it's a lot easier to decorate them first. And these you can get from any kind of craft store. They're not even for crafting. They are meant for, I don't know, wood or something, really like for men, I think. These weren't even near the card making section. These were near some home making section, renovating. So look at some kind of more sturdy shops, not typical crafting. I don't know what these are even called. Just these really nice things. I like them, so you don't have to use your fingers to press them all the time. But before you put it together, you should decorate it. And you decorate it while it's open. That way it's a lot easier for you to manage. So you decorate the outside, not the inside. You could, if you of course wanted the inside, that would be okay as well. The stamp set that I used, I'm so happy about this stamp set. Besides that, the color sticked to it, even if I washed it and I used Distress ink, which is a water-based ink, it still stuck to it. I don't know why. But these are by Stampendos. And are they called something different? No, they just have a number 67985. And they called 14.99. They costed 14.99 euros, but guess what? It was a big sale. It was 70% off. So I was like, whoa, I need to buy this for myself. So I got it for like $4, €4. Or was it 3 or 4 euros? 4.5 maybe. 70% off. So I was really happy with that. Stampendos. And I just used black Distress ink and stamped it on the outside of this. And then I wanted the lid shorter, so this is where you would cut the lid shorter. After you scored it and make sure the measurements are okay, then you will cut it shorter, so you don't have to, because it's really hard to cut it while you made it. So after you made it, so remember to cut it if you want it to be shorter. And the same thing I did for this one, just decorated it with the Stampendos. And the thing here on the top, oh, I have so much things here. I actually have one of these that I have all kinds of stuff. They are like this frames, and they have polka dots on the back side and black on the other side. I don't remember the name, and I don't remember the brand, anything. I really have no idea. So that was just one of those that I used. They're really sturdy. Is it called sturdy? I'm not sure. And then the rings are by Inspiration, handmade stuff for the creative activities. They don't really have a name or anything. They're just, here it's just a figure. So it's just a figure. But yeah, they were just ready-made with double-sided adhesive on, so I just put one of those. You can of course make, if you want to, and make it pop up a little bit, golden rings. So this is going to be a wedding gift holder, and I'm gonna put a little gift there inside. I'm gonna give another gift as well, and then because I'm gonna give another gift as well, I have to show you this at the same time, because it's going to the gift. I'm gonna give two gifts, and I want them to open this one at a second, not first. So I made this small, what are they called, name tags or something. This one says open me first, and this one says open me second. So once I made this into paper and bows and ribbons, I'm gonna put this one on. I made a little, what is it called, that eyelet. And this one will say open me second, and the other gift will say open me first, because the thing that I'm gonna put inside here, if you open it first, it will not make a lot of sense. You will wonder what is this. So you need to open the other one, and then you will know what this one is inside. So here, nothing fancy, just printed it out on some white paper and cut it out with scissors. I rounded the corners with my corner rounder. This one here, I love it. It's my new punch. It's by Fiskars, and it looks like this. I don't know if it has a name. It's just a corner puncher by Fiskars, and it has this really nice shape to it. So I just made that in the corners. I love it, and I thought it would be nice on these ones, and glue them on with double-sided tape, eyelet, golden eyelet to match a little bit of gold here. So this one will get the open me second, and the other present will have open me first. So that's what I've been up to this time. Nothing special, not a card this time. It's a box that matches the wedding card that I made. So if you have any questions, and like I said, I don't really have any measurements for this one. the measurements doesn't really matter. It's always the base that's going to be like this, and the lid is going to be a little bit bigger, so you get it on top of each other. So if you have any questions, let me know, and thank you all for watching and have a great day. See ya! Oh, and remember the Crafter's Companion, I really recommend that if you get it for really cheap, I recommend it. I think I paid 45 euros for this, and I think that's a lot. So if you get it for cheaper than 45 euros, I really think you should consider it. I like it a lot, and I use it for my bows and my boxes, and sometimes my envelope boxes as well. I really like it, so I recommend it, and check it out, and thank you for watching. Have a great day. See ya. Bye bye.